I don't even know if I made that. It's still private, public. Okay, there we go. Let me pop out the chat. Pop out chat. There we go. Well, the game pauses when I... Yeah, let's just do that so the game looks paused. So people don't think the game's, like, freezing. Copy video URL. Did that update? Making that public? I don't know, let's see. Streaming. KAO the kangaroo. Come check it out. Yo, what's up? I'm just getting everything set up first. Making sure the stream's all good. We post that on Facebook. It's one of those games where, like, when you don't have the window clicked on, the game just freezes. So if like game like looks like it's freezing, that's why. Streaming KAO the kangaroo. Come check it out. Hello, please work. There we go. Give a big ol' stretch. What's up, everybody? Hey, did you guys know that KAO the Kangaroo is on Steam now? Did you know that? This game came out on Steam. They put this game on Steam. It's pretty crazy that, like, I keep reviewing games and, like a year or so later, they get, like, re-released, which is pretty crazy. So I'm just gonna get this set up. All good. So I have the chat right there. Can I see the dashboard there? There we go. Okay, everything's all set up. Now let's go. New game. Yeah, this game's on Steam now. The developers of this game emailed me. They're like, hey, we're putting this on Steam because apparently people... Oh, I'm gonna turn that down a bit. That's like a bit loud, like in my ear. There was like a hashtag going, bring KAO back. And the developers saw that and they're like, hey, we're gonna bring KAO back. Yeah, this is only $2 on Steam. It is ridiculously cheap. Yeah, one weird thing about the Steam version is they changed the voice actors. So it's not... He doesn't have like that little like cutesy voice anymore. Now he just sounds like he kind of sounds like a dude now.
The horrible, mean, cruel hunter has started to kidnap animals again. The hunter is surrounded by...
You just realize that KAO is pronounced like KO? I don't know, because in this version they say cow, like KAO, and I always assumed it was KO because like it's a pun, like knockout. You know, it's got boxing gloves. Did I know that KAO 3 got released in English? Did it? Because when I reviewed it, I had to download like a fan translation or something like that.
Hey, where are you going?
He's not going anywhere. He's walking in place. Anyway, I'm just gonna kind of skip through this. So, this is KAO the Kangaroo, Round 2, which was originally a PS2 game. I think it was on Xbox and GameCube. I don't remember. It's been like a year or so. Was it like 2 years ago I talked about this game? I think I still had braces when I talked about this game, so it's probably like 2 years ago. But they recently re-released it on Steam. It's only $2, so I figured I'd stream it for like a little bit. Yeah, they made it like dirt cheap because they were emailing me. They told me that like they don't even really care that much about like making money off this thing. They just want it to be like available again, because you know they're just smaller developers over in Poland, And they made something. They made a video game. And it's like, well, now you can't, like, get it unless you find a used copy, right? So may as well just put it on a platform. Everybody can get it. Does it have the PSP extras? I don't know. Based on the title screen, it didn't look like it had, like, the battle mode and stuff, like the multiplayer. But I didn't play, like, all of the campaign mode of the PSP version, so I don't really know what was extra in the PSP version.
I'll jump onto it. Yes, I will. In just 1 second. Big deal.
I love those pair guys speaks in rhymes.
Where are you going? Have you got the money?
Have I got the money? Have I got the money?
3,000 ducats or else nothing.
Oh, it's a lot of ducats. I don't got that. So this, like, looks pretty good on PC. Like, the textures are all, like, super clean. The models look great. It's just, like, a PS2 game. I didn't expect this to, like, look this good on PC. You plan on making a mod to put the US voices back in. Right on. I didn't expect, like, KAO the kangaroo to have, like, a modding community. But, yeah, so he says KAO instead of KO, which is kind of strange.
Very well. Do you want to go into the forest?
Yes, I do. Yes. Do I like this game? This game's alright. I mean, it's kind of like... just kind of like a Rayman 2 clone, a little bit. You kind of got, like, the side hopping. But it's, like, competently made. Like, the characters are really cute. It's also got this... where, like, his neck stretches so he can breathe underwater, which is, like, one of my favorite things that's been in any video game. Like, one of my favorite stupid, like, character quirks. What, $2? You'll get it right away. Yeah, dude. Like I said, like, they don't really plan to make much money on it. They just want people to be able to play it again.
Hey, KAO.
Yeah, they just put this on Steam a couple of days ago.
Find my friend. He'll show you how to use the nuts. Great. Where can I find
By the way,
this
if the
great
game, like,
news?
freezes for a second like that, that's me clicking off the window. The game pauses when you click off the window. Wish your computer didn't suck. I don't know, like, how demanding this is. Got this for free, and I may as well give this a try. By the way, you got robbed. The Kiwi robbed me, and I got this. What? You got robbed? Do you mean, like, in the game, or do you mean in real life, like, a little bird came and robbed you? Thank you for the donation, by the way. I mean, I just want to believe that, like, you got robbed by a kiwi bird, because, like, the idea of, like, one of those goofy little birds, like, plopping over to you and, like, plucking money out of your wallet is really funny to me. Actually, this game is only $2, but it could be yours for free right now, because the developers actually sent me some Steam codes to give away during the stream. So, there's one of them. Whoever gets to that first gets it, but I'll post a couple of them throughout the stream so people can, like, I know it's only $2, but, like, can save you the money.
Hi, KAO.
I don't know how many I have exactly.
Press the throw button.
I got a chunk of them, so I'll just, like, every now and then. Thank you, Matthew.
The longer you hold the button down,
The I love, like, skipping people's dialogue when they're not, like, done talking yet. I always thought this part felt really good. Like, the meter just charges up really fast, and you get a good launch, and it just goes, it's just really fast. It just has an energy to it. It feels good. Chucking this big coconut thing or whatever. I don't know what kind of fruit that's supposed to be. KO is pronounced KAO in Poland, but KO seems more right. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
great. Now you know how.
Yeah, like, if you'd like Rayman 2, you'd probably like this game. I don't think it's quite as, like, challenging as Rayman 2, but it's still a pretty fun game. Is KO getting a sequel? I don't know. You'd have to ask the people that are that make these games. You got the games because of me. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad you like them. I think the first one's, like, kind of whatever, but I did like the second one quite a bit. It's just a really nice game to look at. Like, it's super colorful. I love the character design. Look at him. He's adorable. He got big buggy eyes. He's got, like, big bulb orb eyes from, like, Pikmin. KO remake trilogy when? I don't know if they'll remake the trilogy. Well, I don't know if you mean remake or just redo, remaster. Do I play Pokemon? The only Pokemon games I played is like Yellow and Silver ages ago. Thank you though. I keep forgetting the controls here. I was pressing the X button. I gotta press the triangle button. I don't even remember what I was saying. I completely forget what I was saying. I'll remember it if it was important. Probably wasn't. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, some water you just kind of like die. Never really made sense to me, but whatever. Alright, what am I doing here? Got the beavers. I got a tree down. Hello? Hello? Oh, remake. Yeah, you're talking about the remake. They told me that they just wanted to remaster the second one for now because that's the one most people seem to be fond of. And I definitely feel that firsthand because I used to get requests for the KO series all the time, but everybody was only bringing up KO2. Nobody, like, when I did KO2, or when I did KO1, I got a lot of comments being like, I didn't even know there was a first game. I thought KO Round 2 was, like, the only thing. Which is kind of weird that they would think that because it's called KO Round 2, but, you know. A little spring bump there on this barrel. Boing. Also like the Batman kind of like comic pows and bams. Hello, come here. Come here. There you go. Also like the details. Like you got. Oh yeah, I forgot he puts his gloves up like binoculars. I like the woodpeckers. Yeah, this is super smooth. Like this looks really good. All right, how do I gotta go this way, I think. That's my favorite video game OST. People keep asking me that, and I don't really have a definitive answer to it. There's like a lot of soundtracks, and I don't know, like, I don't know if I could just pick one. Oh, I'm dumb. I gotta do this. Ground pound. There we go. I like Chrono Trigger soundtrack a lot. It's one of my favorites. The video stopped? Stop for you too? Well, it says the stream's going fine. Not having any issues on my end. It stopped for me in my preview as well. What's going on with that? I'm getting a lot of people saying it's fine. Weird, because it again, like, it stopped on my end as well, too. That was weird. A lot of people saying it's fine. Oh, no, yeah, it's good. Okay. No, stop. Okay. Also, again, if, like, the game freezes and I'm still talking, that's just me clicking off the window, because the game pauses when you click off the window. Press the action button to talk. Usually the action button's not the jump button. Usually it's, like, the button you punch things with. Every game kind of has their own definition of, like, what the action button is. Does this look familiar? Rayman 2. Get the piranhas. I forgot he climbs in that with his ears. That's, like, the stupidest thing. I love it. That's so good. And kill this bee. Get out of here. Come on. There we go. I don't remember what the stars do. If I could choose, if I could bring back one B-grade platformer IP, what would I choose? Maybe Blinks, honestly. I would love to see a new Blinks game. I would say Rayman. I really want to see a new 3D Rayman more than anything, but that's not really B-grade. Rayman's pretty A-tier. And they also, like, the last time they made a Rayman game was, like, not even 5 years ago, I think. I think it was the last thing Michel Ancel put out before we started working on Beyond Good and Evil 2, right? Oh, you gotta roll into those guys, right? You'd bring back the Blob. That's a game a lot of people ask me about. I never played that, but I really would like to sometime. Those were on Wii, right? I think the first one was just on Wii. Then I think they're both on PC now, but there's also versions on like PS3 and Xbox, I think, for the second one.
Go! Come here!
I'm here.
Help me!
Yeah, I'm helping you. I'm trying to help you. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Rayman got replaced by the stupid rabbits. Yeah, I kind of felt that way too back when the rabbits were like a big thing. It wasn't the fact that they just made one game, they made like 3 of them and then they stopped making Rayman games altogether for like a little bit. Did I do what I'm supposed to do? Again, apologies if I'm being like bad at this game. I'm trying to look at the chat, so I'm not really paying attention to the game entirely. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. Rabbids Go Home. Yeah, my friend Dylan played that game back when it was new, and I used to watch him play it a lot, and he really liked it. Like, that game, I remember it was received well, too. It was kind of like a weird take on Katamari, and it was a really interesting game. I haven't played it for myself, though. Have I played Mario and Rabbids? No, it's kind of like an XCOM strategy game looking thing, and I'm not too big into, like, strategy games, so I kind of skipped on it. It looks, like, fine, though. Thoughts on Knuckles Sandwich? That game looks cool. I've been following that game for, like, freaking years. When that game comes out, I'm gonna play the heck out of it. I gotta get, like, a thing to throw at that guy, I think. Does that kill me? No, yeah, that kills me. Oh, I gotta do all that over again, I see. Well, but I like Pikmin. Yeah, well, that Pikmin doesn't play anything like Rabbids! It is kind of a strategy game, but when I say strategy game, I mean, like, I don't like turn-based, I don't know. Every time I'd say, like, I don't really like this kind of game. Like, yeah, but you like this. Like, I don't know. There's like a billion subgenres, and I like some and not others. Do I eat pizza? Thank you for the donation again. Sometimes. Try to eat pizza less than I used to, because pizza makes you big and fat. And I'm trying to lose a bit of weight, so I'm getting kind of big and fat. But if I have, like, a friend over, we're watching a movie, we usually just get pizza, because it's, like, easy, and it comes to you. But, my metabolism's been gone since I was in college, so I gotta watch what I eat a little better now. Oh, I'm not fat. I'm getting fat, though. Like, if I don't start, like, eating better, I'm gonna get chunky. That's just what happens when your metabolism wears off. So enjoy it while you got it when you're young. So when you're in your 20s, kind of goes away. You said you like strategy games, but you said you say you like Mario Kart. Yeah, exactly. Like, I get everybody trying to, like, pull that malarkey on me. Oh, it's a big Viking man! Get out of here. Yeah. Worst N64 platformer. Thank you. Worst N64 platformer. I don't know if I've played an N64 platformer that I thought was, like, bad, but maybe Chameleon Twist 2. Like, it wasn't a bad game, but it was just kind of, like, over before it started, and it just didn't do anything really that interesting. Yeah. That's all I can really think of right now. Because, like... Whoa! Oh, I accidentally skipped that because I was a mid-jump. I don't know what that guy was gonna say to me. Ugh. But, yeah, like, even, like, some of the mediocre ones I played, like Glover, they're at least, like, really interesting. Even if they're not, like, super duper good. I get to ride the Anteater. Favorite Zelda is Majora's Mask. 100%. 1000% Majora's Mask. Oh, I gotta herd these guys, don't I? Come on, get in there. Get in there. Go on. Boom. Alright. Anybody remember that herding game in Twilight Princess? That was really annoying. I hated that so much. Come on, go in there. Thank you, Jet Seth Radio. Thank you. This game was made free. This game was free for the first day when it came out. It was like on sale for 100% off, which I've never seen on Steam before. But now it's only $2. Speaking of which, may as well chuck another code into the chat there. I actually have some codes that you can redeem and get this game for free. There's another one. First come, first serve. Everybody clamber together to try and get that one. These are not the right sentence I'm trying to say, but hopefully you know what I mean. Best wishes from Poland. Thank you. Thank you for having a wonderful country that made a very fun game about a kangaroo. I know that doesn't like mean much. That'd be like someone thanking me for like Deus Ex. But you know, is Sunshine more fun than Odyssey? That is entirely subjective. Some people might find Odyssey more fun. Some people might find Sunshine more fun. Yeah, the developers are great people of this game. Like again, I've talked to them before. They've like emailed me, and they seem like super just like into the whole thing that is video games. They don't really see it as like, we're a corporation, we're gonna make money, and we're gonna have loot boxes and like AAA stuff, like, you know, like EA and Activision. They're just like, no, we made a game, and we care about this thing we made, and we want people to be able to play it again. And like in this like ever so rapidly changing world that gets like rarer and rarer, which is kind of a shame.
Run, run! The Great Bear is coming!
The Great Bear. Oh no. Next level.
Careful, KAO!
You hated Boundary Break Zelda tier list. Well, you don't have to like it.
The coins will show you which way to go.
Man, tier lists are like, I'm convinced tier lists are just designed to make like 100 angry goblins angry. Like, making a tier list is like an awful idea. It's just gonna make people angry. Every single one I've seen on Twitter has like 1,000 replies being like, no, your opinion's stupid. It's like, are we really going back to this? Thought we were over this. I always thought this part was like handled really well. Like, the camera's pretty low to the ground. So you have like a lot of
Don't forget the checkpoint.
you see quite a bit ahead of KO, even though it's like a towards the camera segment. I feel like this is kind of better handled than like the way the original Crash Bandicoot games did it. Also, the fact that you're going real fast also makes it kind of fun. You're like flying right towards the camera. Like, a lot of people completely knock the towards the camera segments, but I think there are ways you can do it that are like not bad, like this. Well, I say that and I just die. I see the Psychonauts limited run games for PS4. No, I didn't. Please link me that on Discord, Vec. I really want to see that. You got me! Yeah, I made a Marvel film tier list, just to be like, yeah, this is what I thought of them all, and people just got mad, so I just deleted it. It's not worth my notifications being destroyed over opinions. Alright, I'm gonna actually just look at this instead of the chat. Try and do this. I like the boing sounds. Boing, boing, boing. It was like right coming up that I kept falling off. Well, I kept falling off, fell off that one time. No, it's the water. I jumped when I wasn't supposed to. Yeah, right here. There it is. Boom. Okay. Ooh! No, I did it again! I see that and I think it's an obstacle and I jump over it. Camera's better in Pac-Man World 2. I don't know. Some of those towards the camera segments in Pac-Man World 2 were pretty rough. That was okay. I don't know what I was doing there. Let's try this again. Yep. I'm extremely good at video games. Which was worse, Rough Trigger or Vex? Oh, I don't think Vex was a bad game. It just had some issues. Rough Trigger was a bad game, so Rough Trigger, 100%. Like, Vex was trying to do a lot of stuff, and some of that stuff was pretty cool, but there's just some stuff I did not like about it. Rough Trigger has, like, 0 redeeming qualities, though. Like, I would recommend Vex if you can get around some of the cruddier elements of it. Rough Trigger I wouldn't recommend to anybody. The only people I'd recommend Rough Trigger to would be like speedrunners who just want like an obscure game to speedrun, and they want something that could probably break pretty easily, because I'm sure there's like tons of glitches in Rough Trigger that you could just destroy that thing with. It's not a well-made game. Here's the first one. I gotta make sure I don't jump over the next one. That was dumb. Ah! What do I think of Mischief Makers? Never played it. Why is the bear burping? He's not burping, he's roaring. It does kind of sound like a burp, though. He just had, like, 20 Pepsis. That's why he's running at me. He's just so fueled with energy. He just drank a bunch of Pepsi. He's like, ah! Brain is, like, full of sugar right now. Okay, so don't jump here. There. Jump there. Don't jump at the end here. Got it. Okay. I'm good. Wait, is that it? Oh, there might be more to this. Okay, I'm good. Okay, sorry I wasn't looking at the chat. I had to concentrate there. Have I played Grab by the Ghoulies? Never played that game. Oh yeah, boomerangs. Oh, I forgot about the whippy vine things, like, literally straight out of Rayman 2. No! Do I still have those? I still have those, okay. There we go. Alright, you can target them with the shoulder button. Forget about that. Okay. Ever played the Sam and Max games? No, I haven't. The closest I came to playing Sam and Max was I watched a friend play Poker Night at the Inventory, and Max is in that game. That's the closest I ever came to playing one of those things. Which I know really does not count. Man, I want to do the long neck thing, but all the water kills me. I think you don't get to see it that much in this game, actually. Do I remember the Clue Finders games? I have no idea what that is. I can't get that. I guess I got full health. Boom.
Run with me.
Run with you? Where are you running to? Where are we running? What do I think of the port so far? I think this is really a really good port. Like, I haven't seen any issues with it. Like, it looks super clean. Textures look great. Models look great. Like, these models hold up pretty well. The whole chat is like, have you played this video game? You know what game I have played? KAO the Kangaroo. Round 2. That's what I'm playing right now. Those are big-ass acorns. Oh my god. Yeah, I missed. So, I posted 2 codes in the chat so far. Did anybody redeem those? Anybody want to, like, the 2 people that got that, can you, like, be like, hey, it was me, I got it. You need the validation from a stranger on the internet. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Like, I was never like that when I was younger. I never liked watching people review games I already know about. I really liked Angry Video Game Nerd because they always talked about, like, obscure stuff I'd never heard about. It's kind of like a learning experience. I've never played Chibi Robo, but I would love to. I really want to play the game sometime. Yeah, I love the boxing gloves view too. That's just too adorable. It holds them up like binoculars. That is, like, I think that was genuinely, like, clever. Boomerang, 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 boomerang. Got him.
Thank you, KAO. I'm free now. I won't be forced to
I just kind of walked towards you. I didn't even do anything, but okay. You know what I can do though? I can chuck another Steam code at the chat. I got a lot of these. Oh my god. I had way more than I thought I did. There's a third one. Third code. Spread. I gotta spread my kangaroo boy. His neck must expand to all PCs. You love the voice acting? I like, I think the Beaver voices are the same, but KAO's voice actor is different. And I kind of liked his, other voice actor better. Oh, no! I think it was Lonnie Manella. It might have been. No! It might have been. I don't remember, though. It's been a while since I played, like, the PS2 version. Like, I haven't played this since I reviewed it, like, 2 years ago. I've been saying KO wrong the whole time. I'm gonna keep saying KO because I think that just makes more sense. It's like a pun. All the voices are different in the EU dub, so they're just using the EU dub then. I see. So they didn't like redub it. Interesting. Reminds me of how like all of the Gex games had different dubs in the European versions, which is weird. Well, the first one had the same voices, but 2 and 3 had different voice actors for Gex, which is really weird. You wish you could use the original voices. Some people said they're making mods for this to include the original voice actors. So, stay tuned for that, I guess. That, or maybe, like, the people who made this thing might, just update that. I don't know, like, how that works. I don't know if they'd have to, like, get the rights to that or something like that. So maybe an unofficial one would be the best way to go. Can't jump on that box. Oh, I see. I see. I see. What? Don't get me! Okay, let's try that again. Alright, come here. There we go. Got it. Would I play Gex on PS4? Absolutely. I would love to see a new Gex game. Like, it would be so easy. Like, just make modern pop culture references. Like, you could have an MCU level, you could have, like, a Harry Potter level, you could have, like, an Avatar level, you know? Like, all the most popular movies and TV shows. Like, you could have a Breaking Bad level. Like, just make levels based on all the most popular TV shows and movies of the past, like, 20 years. Easy. I got you. I got you, too. Gex 2 and 3 should be put on Steam. Well, I know there were PC versions of... I don't know if 3 had a PC version, but I know 2 had a PC version. I got hit by it, even still. Oh my god. Stop! Oh, you can just jump over them. Yep. What am I playing this on? I'm playing this on PC. This is the Steam version. This game got ported to Steam. If you read my description of the video, you would have known that. Yeah, Gex 2 is on PC. There's like weird, different versions of a lot of the songs in the PC version. Some of them sound different. Some of them sound like not as good, I think. But it's really weird. Yeah, this game's only $2. Or it could be free if you beat everybody to the Steam code about a post. Boom. How am I doing? This is a question. Oh, here's your question this time. If I could remake one video I made, which one would it be and why? Well, that's a tough question because there's a lot of videos I would like to remake. Thank you for the donation, by the way. I would love to remake my Ty the Tasmanian Tiger videos. If they ever put those games on console, like they're on PC right now. But if they ever put, like, I have such a hard time recording from PC because my PC is just not good enough to, like, run the game well and record without destroying the quality of the game. But I would love to remake all my Ty the Tasmanian Tiger videos because they were, like, the first ones I made. They're old, not good, well made. Same with the Rayman ones. I'd love to redo Rayman and Gex. Yeah, those 3 trilogies I'd like to remake. Maybe I'll do that sometime. But it's hard to want to remake stuff because I just want to concentrate so much on just, like, covering new stuff, right? Oh my god! I'm supposed to boomerangs those guys. Ever trying to do an interview with the devs of the series like I did with the guy who made Sluggish Moors? I don't know. No. What? Well, that was kind of dumb. I hit the wrong button. For some reason, I'm using a DualShock 4. It does have native, like, PS4 controller support. But for some reason, like, I can't remap the L2 and R2 buttons. Like, the L2 and R2 buttons are, like, the pause button. That's just, like, the one weird thing. I don't know what's with that. I don't even know if the people who made this game did other stuff after KO. I know they made some game about, like, a penguin that was only released in Poland, I think. I don't know how I didn't die there. If I remade those videos, would I be revisiting? Or... Oh, yeah, okay, I wouldn't... Oh, God, I wasn't paying attention. I wouldn't be, like, remaking the video. I would just be replaying the game, reevaluating it completely. Like, it would be a brand new video in those old games. Kind of like, you know... I wouldn't just want to, like, re-say everything I've already said. Like, what would be the point of... Why have I always been a kind of a FNAF hater? God. I always hated FNAF because it was just like... I've always been a big fan of horror ever since, like, early high school. And there's games that, like, scared me, and I felt those games were, like, really clever in how they scared you, like Silent Hill and stuff like that. But then here comes this, like, horror franchise that's suddenly insanely popular just because it relies on, like, the most cheap ways of scaring people, you know? And I just found that was kind of, like, insulting to the genre as a whole. And I know I've heard every argument defending that series. Like, you're not afraid of the jump scares, you're afraid of anticipating them. Yes, but you were still using jump scares to achieve that. And that's still kind of, like, just easy and, like, lazy, you know? And like something like Silent Hill that has, like, it doesn't need that, you know, and it's way more effective in the end. Do I have any more codes for KO? I do. Let's post 2 at once. I'm gonna post 2 at once. Let's post 3. Oh no, those didn't get separated at all. Uh-oh, okay. I'm gonna post 3. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. Go nuts. My window's all back up. There we go. Why do I have so many? Because the people that made this game just emailed me like a bunch of review codes. Well, not review codes. A bunch of Steam codes just to like give to people. Because again, like they told me they don't really care that much about like making money off this thing. They just want people to be able to play it again, which I think is like, I think that's really great. Wait, what did that say? Press the action button to talk. Oh, right, the weird wing cap thing. Forgot about this. I don't know why they always made clouds bouncy in games. Like, a cloud always struck me as something you just fall through. I don't know why they're like bouncy castles. Ding dong. Wish they could put KO on PS4. Well, they might. I mean, I don't really know the channels you gotta go through to get a game on PlayStation, but... You could always ask them. Just go to their... They probably got a website. Be like, hey, can you put this on PlayStation? Oh, that's not the way I'm going. What's a game that I think gets too much hate? Star Fox Adventures. Which is actually what I'm doing a video on right now. I finished that game yesterday and I was writing the script. And it's... writing that thing has been so interesting. Because I've been, like, researching a lot into Dinosaur Planet. And, like, a lot of things make so much more sense when you realize how that game was, like, originally written. That's a video I'm, like, really excited about finishing. It's gonna be probably a longer video because, like, I'm barely into the game and I'm already 4 pages into the script, which is, like, ridiculously longer than usual. Star Fox Assault and Zero get too much hate. Yeah, I didn't know Assault got hate. I hear people quite like Assault. I don't know if people hated that one. I know people hate Zero. because it kind of had like the bulky controls. But I know a lot of people that swear Zero is not nearly as bad as people say it is. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this part's kind of neat. Adventures was your first Star Fox game. Most people I know who like Adventures, that's the case. It was like the same for me. That was my first Star Fox game. And I liked it as a kid. But replaying it with more of a critical eye to be like, is this game really that bad? It was really, really interesting. Because I did find a lot of things that I didn't like about it that I think could have been done better. I'll definitely talk about that. Does Sonic Adventure get hate? Oh, absolutely, dude. That's like one of the most hated games ever. I mean, just as many people like it as much as there's people that hate it, though, which is why you might not see that. But oh, I'm gonna fall all the way back on. I'm gonna get all this stuff anyway, so whatever. I remember playing Assault's multiplayer at a friend's house when I was a kid, and I thought that was pretty fun. Oh! That's a bizarre sound effect. Yeah, again, like Rayman 2, this is a lot like the slide segments. I really like the slide segments in Rayman 2, they're so much fun. I always thought Sonic Heroes was a bit overhated. I've been hearing that a lot lately. Like, I keep hearing people, like, say that they replayed Sonic Heroes and it was way better than they remembered. And I remember that was the first Sonic game I didn't like as a kid. And I tried replaying it a couple of years ago. And I still didn't care for it. I still didn't care for it at all. I don't think it was bad, just, I don't know. I don't know. Look at that guy's got a bow tie. That's cute. I played the old school Tomb Raider games. I played one of them on Dreamcast for like 5 minutes and I didn't like it. Those games are pretty clunky. It's so weird to me that like a series with tank controls like that was used to be like the most popular series because everybody hates tank controls these days. Like, if you make a game with tank controls, people won't even talk to you. They're like, what are you doing? I hate this. I don't think tank controls are that bad. People just don't like getting used to something they're not used to. That's all. Well, given if there's strafe buttons, I don't mind it. Like, I have a hard time getting to the original Resident Evils because of there's no strafe buttons, but Silent Hill's got strafe buttons, so I'm fine with that. It's just for games with fixed angles that, like, suddenly change. I think tank controls is probably the better way of doing it. In my, well, I say in my opinion, but I do think there's some objectivity to that. Just because, like, when the camera angle changes, and then, like, if you're holding one direction, and suddenly that direction means something different, it's like, well... What's better, Rayman 1, 2, or 3? I think 2 is probably the best one, but I do like 3 a lot, and I like 1 a lot. 3 is definitely probably, like, the least well-made Rayman game. 1 might be the most well-made Rayman game, but I think 2 is just the overall best one. Yes, this is the PC port, as it says in the description of this video. I had to go to the description just to check, because people keep asking that. It's like, yes, it is there. Look away from the game, look at the chat, and I'm like dying. I never played Revolutions. Rayman 2 Revolution, is that what it was called? I never played it. I have it, but I've never played it. See, if I were to remake videos on Rayman 1, 2, and 3, that would be something I would look into. I'd play that version as well. Like, the only thing I knew that I had to put in my Rayman 2 video back when I first made it was just talking about how the PS1 version is missing, like, half the game. Because people don't seem to know that. Like, I remember seeing, like, a lot of top 20 PS1 games, and the PS1 version of Rayman 2 is always on there. It's like, do you guys realize this is the worst version of this game? I know Revolution added, like, a hub world and also a new boss fight, and I don't know if there's more, but that's all I remember, wasn't it? I think the dead zones are kind of wide on the PS4 controller. Like, I'm moving the stick to the left, and he's not moving left. I gotta move it, like, quite a ways before he goes. Which is fine, because you're gonna be holding it, like, all the way for the majority of this game. But, like, anytime you want to kind of move slow is a bit weird.
Come here. Help me. Ow.
Where are you going, dude? Oh, he's gonna open that. Right, I see. Am I gonna review the Sly Cooper games? Maybe, eventually. I mean, like, eventually I'm probably bound to review, like, every freaking platformer game. But, I mean, there's a lot of other stuff I want to do first, is the thing. Do I like Doom at all? I don't. I'm kind of indifferent to Doom. I played the original, and I was like, yeah, this definitely is an old FPS. I've played the new one on PS4, and I thought it was really good, but I never finished it. I was more of a Wolfenstein guy. I like the Wolfenstein reboots a little more than the Doom reboot. Doom 2 Eternal looks really good, though. I might get that when it comes out. I might try to get back into that series. Can't wait for the inevitable Tomba review. Well, I like... Well, I don't know about Tomba. I like reviewing 3D platformers. Like, I only really review a 2D platformer if, like, I feel I have to. Like, oh, it's part of the series, like Gex 1 and Rayman 1 were. Ever play old school JRPGs? Not really. The older I get, the less patience I have for those kinds of games. Do I want a new Banjo soon? I want a new Banjo, period. I just want them to do something with Banjo. That poor bear has been in the vault too long.
Get out of there! The water's coming! Quick, before the wooden pillars fall!
I'm going, don't worry. I'm going! Ugh. So, I'm gonna ask this again. Those codes I gave out, can people confirm that they, in fact, got those codes working? I'd like to see some people be like, yeah, I got that. And it worked. Because I want to make sure those codes are working. Yeah, every time I stream, I get like 5 people asking about Psychonauts. Yes, I will review Psychonauts when Psychonauts 2 comes out. You got one, right on. You tried? Well, you're going to try again because I'm going to post some more. Boom. And I got a boom. And boom. There's 3 more. I got my windows back open. There we go. What would my reaction if Banjo was a DLC fighter in Smash? I would poop my pants. That would be like amazing. Banjo is like the second most character I want. My number 1 character I want to see in Smash is Rayman, but number 2 is Banjo. Like, I want to see Banjo more than... I was going to say more than anything, but then I just literally said I want to see Rayman more, but I want to see Banjo more than almost anything in Smash. That would be amazing. Since I'm reviewing a lot of rare games, am I going to review DK64? Not right now. After I review Star Fox Adventures, I want to go back and finish up all the backlog of other N64 games I have on the line for review, like Starshot and Rocket Robot on Wheels. I will never get over how much I love that. He's using his ears. What's it? Rocket Robot on Wheels. It's Starshot. I feel like there's one more. I don't remember. It's those 2, and then I think maybe one more. Oh, Tonic Trouble. Yeah, those are the 3 I want to finish up before I do anything else. Then maybe I'll do DK64. I don't know. Because DK64 is another game I grew up loving, but the older I get, the more, like, kind of faults I kind of have with it. Also, I got a RAFnet converter, so I can plug N64 controllers into the Wii U. So I can play the thing with an actual N64 controller instead of having to, like, suffer with the C buttons being mapped to the right stick, because that makes a game like a nightmare to play. It's dark in here. There's a dragonfly who's glowing. I've been meaning to review Tonic Trouble for like ages, because I mentioned it in the Rayman 2 video that I did like in 2014, back when I like first made this channel. Yeah, I know about Jazz Jackrabbit. It doesn't look like something I would play, but I know like Cliff Bleszinski made that before he made Gears of War. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. He's got a little balloon. He's a balloon beaver. The double jump looks funky. It feels fine. I mean, it's not the best double jump, but I mean, I think your momentum feels a little slow, like, during the flip, but the pop out of it feels good. So it's like, it's fine. You swear I've already covered Tonic Trouble. You're probably thinking Ant Dude. Because every time anybody's ever been like, didn't you already review this? It always turns out that freaking Ant Dude did it. Like, I got so many comments on my Chameleon Twist video being like, I thought you already did this. It's like, no, I didn't. If I played the Oddworld games, no, but I really want to play Stranger's Wrath, because that's like the one that's like an adventure game rather than like a 2D get the guys kind of weird game. I actually have Stranger's Wrath. I got a lot of people asking me about that. When I go back to like PS2 era stuff, I'll probably maybe give that one a review. Opinions on Ant Dude? Ant Dude's cool. Him and I talk to each other sometimes. But we agreed that if we meet each other in a, I almost said in first person. If we meet each other, we agreed that we're gonna fight to the death. I keep like overshooting those bounce pads. I don't know if that's like because I'm holding up or if that just happens inherently. The roll feels good. Forgot how good that felt. Just kind of get like that quick forward burst. No!
Great, you collected 50 stars and improved one of your skills.
He's going to Con Bravo. We'll kill him then. Is he going to Con Bravo? Because I haven't got a confirmation from him. Thank you for the donation, by the way. He told me he might be going, but he didn't tell me whether or not for sure he is. But I'm going to Con Bravo too, so if he's going, and I'm going, we're going to find a rusty old parking lot and we're going to fight.
This is the end of the road for you. You will go.
Oh yeah, there's boss fights. I totally forgot about this. Are there any games I played that were developed in my province? Oh, there's like nothing in Nova Scotia. Like the only thing Nova Scotia is known for media-wise is Trailer Park Boys. There's like nothing else here. I know there's that indie game with like the little fox guy. It kind of looks like a Zelda-like game that's being made in Nova Scotia. I know Tupperware Remix Party is from Nova Scotia. One of the members of that band went to my high school, which is pretty wild. That's all I can think of, though. I don't remember what to do here. I'm getting boomerangs, so clearly I gotta throw them at something. It's got a force field, though. Oh my god. to do here? Oh, I'm dumb as hell. I thought those were force fields. I thought that was like, I can't go left to right. I just realized I have to ground pound that. I'm dumb. You remember in my review I hated this boss, did I? I don't remember anything I said about this game. Also, I'm like half paying attention to the chat, so if I'm like sucking ass, that's why. I get that a lot. Like, I'll get a comment on like a 2-year-old video. They're like, why'd you say this? What? How did you feel that way? I'm like, I don't even remember what I said. There we go. There we go. I only remember the neck thing. Like, that's the one thing I remember about this. I love the neck thing. How would I feel if KO Game Boy Advance supported Steam? I would feel that'd be kind of pointless. That's not a good game. I mean, it's their decision. Though, the people that made this game didn't make the Game Boy Advance version. I think, Titus made the Game Boy Advance version. It wasn't the same team. Did the game give you, like, this much health in the original version? Because I feel like I'm never dying. I feel like I'm invincible. What is he saying? Oh, you don't need to tell me how awful KO the Kangaroo and Game Boy Advance is. I flushed it down the toilet. Ugh. Is he the Green Lantern?
I'll have a huge shipment of animals together really soon.
KO3 was released outside of Poland. I did not know that. Because when I was reviewing it, the only information I could find on it was like, I could barely find anything on it. I could not find an official English release. I could only find like fan translations. I think did I find trans? I don't remember.
Hi, KAO.
Something like that.
I see that you still don't have very much money.
Yeah, I'm a poor ass kangaroo. What do you expect? This guy wants what, like 2,000?
Where are you going? Have you got the money?
No, I don't.
3,000 ducats.
Yo, you're a member. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what that means. But you're a member. I don't know what of, but that's what YouTube's telling me right now. You have the actual English KO3. Damn. I had no idea that was a thing. I wish I could have found that when I was reviewing it like 2 years ago. It's super rare. Okay, that explains it. I like this. I miss when games used to just like have stuff on the walls like that. Like Gex 2 and 3 did that a lot. Gex 3 more so than Gex 2. Hat in Time did that. I really appreciated that. Just having like fun posters. Oh, it's a winter level. Members are like subscriptions, but you can subscribe for free. Well, I guess this is a good time to chuck some more Steam codes there. That's a wrong notepad file. I still have quite a bit of these. Let's just throw 3 more at you guys. 1, 2. Let's go 4 this time, actually. 3, 4. Alright, let's see if you guys can get them in time. Remember the posters at Dr. Muto's room? They were a lot of fun. I don't remember that, but again, it's been a long time. Dr. Muto was an okay game. There's a lot I liked about it, but like beating that game was stupid. Like what you had to do to finish that thing was just too much. Yeah, I have heard about Tamarin. I heard about that before I even started playing Jet Force Gemini. I didn't mention it in the video because I didn't really feel like I needed to. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I came out of that game feeling like, yeah, I want more of this, I would have mentioned it, but I didn't really. Like I just thought the game was like okay. You know what I do want though? I want Rare to go back and make Dinosaur Planet as like they originally wanted to, back before stupid ass Miyamoto made them make it a Star Fox game. You can actually read the condensed plot on rarethief.com. Like, the original plot's, like, really interesting. It's actually a lot better than what ended up being in Star Fox Adventures. I don't just mean, like, posters. I mean, like the wanted poster is a thing on the wall. I mean things on the walls, like graffiti and, like, jokes and stuff. Like, you know, like in Gex 3 on the wall of one of the pyramid levels, or the Egyptian level, there's a thing that says Caligula plus everybody, like, in a heart, and that's, like, a little history joke or something like that, and I like stuff like that's fun. What are my thoughts on 6x9? I have no idea what that is. I've never played that, if that's a video game. Would I like a Silent Hill VR? Of course, that'd be awesome. Oh, this is what I gotta go to. I've just been, like, not paying attention to the game again. No! Wrong button. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Square button. You can shoot this, like, really fast. Oh my god. Balloons. What am I doing? Wait. Hello? Balloons? 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 I guess hitting the balloons or the cannons worked. Okay. Is that it? Oh, I gotta hit the big iceberg, don't I? There we go. $6x99 is my favorite video game. I'm assuming it's not a video game, then. I've never played Max Payne, but I watched the Max Payne movie when it was in theaters. It was not good. I didn't even know it was based on a video game back then. Alright. Gotta not fall in this time. Oh, you get the pirate guys! Cool. Am I excited for E3 this year? I don't know if I'm, like, excited, but I'm looking forward to it. Mostly just Nintendo, honestly. Like, I usually look forward to Nintendo and PlayStation's, but PlayStation's not even going to be there, so I guess it's just really Nintendo I have to look forward to. I mean, I am really interested in seeing what Xbox is going to show, because they've been buying up a lot of studios. And there's talk that they might be showing the new Xbox. I wonder if that's going to be a thing. I think they showed... Didn't they show the Xbox One before they showed the PS4? I don't remember. Am I going to play Super Mario Maker 2 on stream? Yeah, I do really want to do that, because I could get people, like, submitting me their levels, and that would be, like, a ton of fun. You're making an RPG Maker game? Can you put me in as a cameo? As long as the game's in good taste. I don't want to be in anything that, like, has, like, offensive humor or anything like that, but, like, As long as that's, like, an okay, then sure. Feel free. As long as it's not, like, a racist or porn game, then go for it. No! Can I get over there? Yeah, I can. Okay. THQ Nordic will supposedly show 2 new games from dormant franchises. Wait, can you link me an article on that? 2 new games? Do you mean, like, they're going to be showing 2 new remasters of old games? Or are you saying that... Oh. I can hold the jump button to do that. I completely forgot about that. Are you saying 2, like, there's 2 new remasters of old games, or, like, 2 new sequels? Like, because if they're making a sequel to Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, I will, like, pee my pants. Like, that would be amazing. I highly doubt that's gonna happen, though, but... That's another game that got a remaster after I reviewed it. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. That is my favorite game that I've ever reviewed that I never played, like, before reviewing it. Like, out of all the games that were new to me when I did them on this channel, that was, like, that's my favorite. Like, I remember, I still worked retail when I was playing Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, and for the first time, like, I was actually really excited to get off work and go home and play more of that thing. Because it was just that much fun. You want Sphinx, but for Switch. It is on Switch. Or do you mean that you want to... I died. Or do you mean you just want to buy it? So that is definitely a good purchase. I mean, of course, it does have its signs of age. Like, of course, it's a PS2 game, right? Like, it's going to play like one. But, like, visually, I think the game holds up really well. The gameplay's super duper fun. I think the one thing people might have, like, a hard time getting around on Sphinx, like, on newer consoles, is just that it doesn't have a lock-on button for the combat. And there isn't, like, a dodge button. You just kind of have to, like, walk around things. Wait, why'd I die? What? I don't even know what happened. Red Faction is most likely the THQ game. Okay, that makes more sense. That's kind of a bigger franchise than Sphinx is. I can dream, though. No! There we go. Okay. Hello? Oh, there can only be so many on screen at once, I see. Kind of like Mega Man, you can only have 3 shots on screen at once. I'm gonna go over there first. See what's over there. Have I played the Saints Row games? No, but I have friends that really like that series. Particularly the 3rd one. I know that just got re-released on Switch. I think I was watching a Nintendo tweet about it. The Switch version is kind of broken in some areas, which kind of stinks. There's a Pokemon Direct tomorrow. I did not even know about that. Didn't they already, like, just announce... Didn't they already just, like, announce Pokemon stuff? Like, the Pokemon iOS stuff? There's no way there's a Pokemon Direct tomorrow. I don't buy that, because E3 is just around the corner. It would make no sense for them to have a Pokemon Direct tomorrow. Maybe just show that at Nintendo's Direct. I busted the middle one first. That was weird. There is a Direct. I don't believe that. There's one to Mario. Super Mario to Mario. Everyone's saying there is a Direct. Well, that seems kind of silly to me. That seems really nonsensical to me. To have one when, like, E3 is in, like, less than a week. E3 is in, like, 1 week. Why are they showing Pokemon tomorrow? That makes no sense. Oh my god, I gotta pay attention this time so I don't fall in the water again. Okay. There we go. Maybe you're all just in on the joke. I mean, for all I know, that could very well be it. Okay, I gotta get rid of those spiders. What is chunking something at me? You can't fire them in first person. Damn. I was gonna throw those down. They don't seem to want to bother me now. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay, I gotta get rid of these guys. Ah! Okay. I am going to die again! Oh my god, I'm an idiot. The Pokemon company is just weird like that. They like to be separated from the rest of Nintendo. I guess they are kind of expanding into like more of a franchise with their mobile games and then like, you know, movies and stuff. I mean, they're the only like Nintendo thing that's ever had like a long-running television series that's like still going. Oh, those guys are in the ceiling too. I just realized that. Okay, gotta get him real quick. Get him real quick. Get him real quick. Okay. How am I getting those coins? They're so far away from me. Oh my god, I was so close. These guys are all gonna fall down, aren't they? Yep. I don't need to deal with them though because I don't have to deal with the spiders. At least Ash doesn't say, "Excuse me, princess." That was, man. I remember watching, I think it was James Rolfe, like, reviewed the Zelda cartoon a little while ago, and, like, he was surprised at, like, how much he actually does say that in the show. I never actually watched the Zelda series. I hear it's, like, not good.
You are already here.
Yes, I am.
You are everywhere, but soon.
This voice acting is really weird. It definitely wasn't Nostalgia Critic, because I don't watch Nostalgia Critic. Ah! No! Okay. Dodge that one. Gotta roll away from him. Well, now that I'm kind of another break point, may as well. I still have a couple of codes left. Let's throw some of those out there. I'll throw 3 for now. I got 2 left, and I'll kind of like throw those out when I'm at the end of the stream. End of the stream. I actually renamed the Five Nights at Freddy's second stream to NITROSTREAM because I thought that'd be funny. Oh, excuse me. I'm burping again. No, what? Oh my god. I love games where you're like platforming through like an area that's falling apart. Like the Precipice in Rayman 2 is one of my favorite levels in that game. Uncharted games are always like that. It's a big part of why I like Uncharted, because like there's technically platforming in them. It's not like real platforming, you just kind of hit a button and it just goes to the thing, right? But you're still like climbing over stuff and that's like fun. Wait, that wasn't that KAO's old voice? Isn't that KAO's old voice? Like from the North American version? I swear that's like his old, like, American version voice. Wait, is that like a... It's like a pinball bumper. That's great. His overworld voice is his old voice, but the cutscenes have a new voice. That's really weird. Well, by new voice, apparently that's just what the European dub was. I don't think they did new voices or anything. That's what people have been telling me, though. But I mean, I don't know if that's true. That's just what people telling me. Oh my god, I'm trying to read the chat. I'm not looking at the screen. Have I played Wario World? No, I haven't. I watched friends play it when I was a kid, but I never played it. I would really like to play that sometime. I know about Wings of Glass. I have no idea what that is. Can I link my Discord? You can't seem to find it. Ask me on Twitter. My Discord's private because it used to get raided by people, and yeah, I didn't want to deal with that anymore. Dude, you've asked that same, like, Heart of Darkness question, like, 8 times. No, I haven't heard of that. I don't know what that freaking game is. Ah! Oh my god, I keep dying there because I'm not looking at the game. Okay, I'm gonna actually concentrate on this instead of reading the chat. Because I gotta get past this part. I can't just keep dying at it. Oh, I think hitting the walls drains the health of this thing. Yeah, it does. Okay. Oop. Okay. Be careful not to touch the walls this time. So I didn't even like notice the health bar at all. Oh, so it seems like 4 hits total is all it takes to lose this part. Yeah, one more would do it for me. There we go. How's the Steam port? It is very good. I have no problems with it so far. Aside from, like, PS4 controller on it's kind of weird. The dead zones and the sticks seem a little wide. But other than that, like, it's fine. Oh my god! What streaming software do I use? I just use OBS. I mean, I'm really not a good person to ask because I don't know anything about doing live content, and I've had, like, so many issues doing it before. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a produced content man. I don't know how to live stream well. Ever heard of Time Crackers? Yes, I have. That was 2 Pirate Mans at once. Man, this game's getting really challenging. Why is no one reviewing Hoop and Stick, the classic game where you whack a hoop with a stick? You know what? You joke, but I'm sure somebody has probably reviewed that. You're just not looking hard enough. Someone should make a top 10 collapsing levels. That would be a good top 10. I don't know if I can think of 10 right now, but that would be a good one. Cool. Are these sinking? Yeah, they are sinking. Oh, God. Dude, no. Oh, it was close. Okay. go fast. Gotta go fast. The water looks really nice. I mean, it looks okay. It's just a moving texture. You know what game is good looking water? Star Fox Adventures. Water looks amazing in that game. I mean, the reflections are kind of like wonky, but it's still nice looking water. Really like these slides. I just like being able to like go real fast. It just feels really rewarding since you only get to do it sometimes, right? And they're gonna go boing. Okay. I wonder if they realize that like the NTSC voices play when you're like playing like outside the cutscenes. It's kind of funny. KAO doesn't wear gloves. Those are his hands. Like, was he Knuckles? Well, I mean, like Knuckles wears gloves, but like, what do his hands look like under that? Is what I want to know. Actually, I don't think I want to know. Actually, I don't want to see that. I mean, I can hardly handle like Sonic not wearing gloves. I don't think I could handle Knuckles not wearing gloves. Any other B-grade platformers I'd like to play, but I haven't. Like I said, the handful I mentioned on N64 I plan on reviewing. But I want to play Metal Arm's Glitch in the System. I want to play all the Attack and the Power Juju games. I still haven't done that. Oh man, there's a lot. Can't think of a whole lot right now though. I'm at a point where like I've covered a lot of the ones I really wanted to check out. The latest one I really wanted to check out that I never got to was Space Station Silicon Valley. I always wanted to see what that game was about. So that was cool. Maybe they should have got a new VA for KAO and re-record all of his lines. That thing is, that's kind of a lot of work for like a re-release. And also, you would have had to like pay them too, right? And when you're selling a game at like such a cheap price, I don't know if that's like really economically viable for like such a small studio to be able to do. Okay, that was gonna fall in again. There we go, that's gotta be the end. Oh no, it's not. What was I talking about? Go up here. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm trying to not fall in the water. Okay, come on, okay. I love that. I love that. Whoa! Every time he lands, that's really cute. Okay, it was adorable. Wait, am I just going in a circle? I'm going in a goddamn big circle. God, I'm stupid as heck. I gotta go left. Can I still double jump off the ice? No, I can't. I didn't realize I couldn't jump out of that, like, whoa animation. Though I guess that makes sense, so you can't, like, spam jump. Kind of makes this, like, properly challenging. There we go. Boing. Okay, I gotta make sure I stick to the left and, like, don't go on that boing pad. Alright, to the left, to the left. There we go. It was, like, I didn't even realize because I was only half paying attention to the game from looking at the chat for, like, the longest time. Oh, I thought he was in a cage. But I was just going on a loop. Ugh. It's my Dream Smash character, Rayman. Also Banjo. My predictions for E3, I think they're gonna like, I think they're gonna show 2 characters for like Smash Bros DLC. I think they're gonna do that thing where it's like, we got this character and he's out now, and then also this character, which will come out later in the year. I feel like that might be a thing they do. Stretching. Ugh. Need a good old stretch. Alright, let's get past this part. I think I'll finish up this level and then I'll probably wrap up the stream. I just kind of like wanted to check this out and see like how the PC version held up, and also like be able to get those Steam codes out there. Wait, is that gonna come back? That's so weird. Like usually they go in those little like holes and then they're gone, but here it just like went in and comes back out. Okay. Boom. Boom. Hello? Hello? I can't break those. Oh god, this part's fast. Ugh. Get in here. Oh, that's cool. Like now you gotta throw boomerangs at stuff. Oh, that would have been cooler if like there's kind of more enemies for that part. How do I get codes for games like this? They emailed me and gave me a bunch. I didn't like seek them or like ask for them. They just gave them to me. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes people are like, "How do you get review codes?" It's like I literally don't know. Like I have never asked for a review code. I've always had people come to me for it. Yeah. Oh god, I am okay. That was gonna fall down there. Jeez, that's like they come down so fast. There we go. I would like to review Conker's Bad Fur Day, but it costs like $1 billion. I don't have a copy. Whatever, I'm going. I'm going! There we go. Alright. So I think I'll end the stream here. I'll just load up the next level so we have something nice to look at. Oh, it's a snowboarding level. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do the snowboarding level. Oh, I remember there's a snowboarding level in the original KO, which was like a not good, and like this one is a lot better. Oh, and the music! I forgot about the music! Oh my god! I forgot how good this song was. Oh, it's really good. What's with like snowboarding music being good? Like Rayman 3 has a really good snowboarding theme. Could I hit that rail? Yeah. This part's actually a lot of fun. Oh! I saw that jump last second. Anybody ever play Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding for the N64? I used to play the crap out of that game when I was a kid. That and SSX Tricky were the snowboarding games I played most as a kid. I used to like really love snowboarding games. I was like crazy into them when I was younger. Yep. It's on Rare Replay. Well, the problem is I don't have an Xbox One and I don't plan on buying one because they're like expensive. When I got the footage... Oh, I remember having problems with this part on the PS2 version. Yeah, I remember having trouble here. For the Jet Force Gemini, I borrowed my sister's Xbox One, but like, she was like, fine if you just need it to like grab footage real quick, but it's like, she's not gonna lend it to me for the length of time it takes to complete an entire game, right? Also, if I were to review Conker, I would much rather like play it on the actual N64. No! I don't know what happened there. Accidentally jumped twice. I used to play Snowboard Kids too. Yeah, I had the first one. I wish I still had it. I sold it like an idiot. Oh my god. It's like, it should be simple. Like, oh, just jump when you're on the red part, and I do that, and it just doesn't work sometimes. What the f- Why did that happen again? Was I holding the button? What happened? Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Nothing's worse than the snowboard level in KO frickin' Game Boy Advance, though. That was awful. There we go. I think my problem was that I was holding the button down. Because, like, I'm thinking, like, oh, if I hold it down, I'll get more height, but I don't think that actually, like, dictates that at all. There we go. Hey. Oh, you just smash right through those crystals. Okay, so I don't have to jump over them. There we go. Okay, I thought I was dead there. Come on, there we go. Any more Game Boy Advance reviews? If I ever get around to reviewing all the Bionicle games, I'll probably review the Game Boy Advance ones. This is just like the end of a City Escape. No! No! Okay. I'm good, I think. Come on. There we go. It's pretty badass, though. But yeah, I do want to review, like, all of the Bionicle games sometime, because I was, like, crazy into Bionicle when I was a kid. Like, I freaking love Bionicles so much. I had so many Bionicle. Oh my god. Well, I review Haunting Ground. Oh yeah, I should probably do that. Forgot about that. Yeah, somebody actually donated me a copy of that, so, like, yes, absolutely. Haunting Ground and the Fatal Frame series I'm going to cover this Halloween. Yeah, let's click next level just to see if I, like, land somewhere that's, like, visually interesting. There you go. That was a good sound. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream here, but before I do, I'm going to stick 2 more review codes in the chat for people that want to check this game out. There's one, and there's another. Yeah. But for those that weren't fortunate enough to grab one of the codes, this game is only $2 on Steam if you care about playing it. It's a fun game. Like, I like it a lot. I think they did a really good job with the PC port. I mean, granted, I know this game already had a PC version, but I don't know what that entailed at all. Like, it's in widescreen. It's, like, the graphics are really crisp. The textures look great. And, like, this is a B-grade game. You're not going to get, like, the next Mario or Rayman after it. But, like, if you like Rayman 2, you'll probably like it. It's really similar to Rayman 2. But it's, like, it's fun. I like it. Wasn't the first... Yeah, the game was free when it came out. They did, like, 100% off sale. Like I said, like, the developers don't seem to care too much about making money. They just want people to be able to play it again. Oh my god. Okay, pausing the game. They just want people to be able to play the game again, so they just made it, like, dirt cheap. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you'll check this out, and I hope the people that got their codes will actually play it and not just let it sit and rot in their library. Hey, listen, guys, you got it, and because you got it, somebody else couldn't get it, so you better play this thing. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Oh, before I go, may as well talk about what I'm doing right now. I finished Star Fox Adventures last night. I'm writing the script right now. I'm 4 pages into the script, and I'm barely even talking about, like, the beginning of the game. Like, this is going to be a really long video. Like, I really go a lot into, like, how this was Dinosaur Planet and, like, how that affected a lot of stuff. Like, I'm noticing a lot of, like, how the story would have made a lot more sense with, like, the 2 character dynamic instead of just, like, being stuck to Fox the whole time. And it's been, like, super interesting writing that thing. But yeah, it's going to be a longer video, so it might take me a little longer than normal to make. So I have no idea when that'll be done. But hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned for that. Later.